I want to take you back in time to the 80s, a little bit of the 90s with this video, and an important lesson. Yesterday and today we're doing a 2-day event in the mastermind group that I run. And one of the things that we've been talking about is the importance of consistency, the importance of discipline, and the importance of blocking your time and getting done what you want to do. And one of the things that consistently comes up is how we interact with our smartphone. In the olden days, when we didn't have smartphones or any phones other than a big giant mobile phone in a bag, remember that in the late 80s, you would go about your business. If you were in a business where you had a secretary, you would call back in to get your messages a couple times a day. You would return those calls to the most important. You'd delegate to other people those that you didn't need to do. Maybe they just had questions on them. And then in your home, you had an answering machine. And you would go about your business, you would come home, you'd hit the play button if the light was going off, and you'd listen to the messages that you had. But you interacted with both calling the office and your answering machine on your time frame, not the other way around. Today, think about how many times when you hear a notification, when you hear a like, etc., that you instantly look at your phone. It's usually the first thing people do in the morning, last thing they do at night, and do it hundreds of times, if not more, during the day. The average text message is answered or at least looked at within 3 seconds. Think about that. So whatever you're doing, bing, goes off, it interrupts you from that. And I would encourage you to think about something. If we've talked about the Ivy Lee method, how important that is for planning your time and doing what's most important to you. If you are not working your Ivy Lee method to-do list, you're working someone else's to-do list. And while a smartphone can be a great tool, you shouldn't be a slave to it. It shouldn't dictate your behavior. So I would encourage you to think about that and act on that. Maybe what you want to do is similar to the answering machine days. Set a time in the morning where you'll look at your messages, a time in the afternoon when you'll look at your messages. You don't have to constantly be interacting all day long. And think about the interactions that usually happen, whether those are Facebook messages, Instagram messages, TikTok messages. All of a sudden it pulls your attention away from what you're doing and it forces you to interact on their terms. So think about whether you are a slave to your phone or whether it's a tool that you use. And the more you can make it where it's a tool that you use, not a slave that you are to it, you'll get more accomplished, be more effective, and again, you'll be working your to-do list. So if you are on my mailing list, fantastic. If you're not, go over to brucewhipple.com, grab any of the free materials there. You'll be on the mailing list. You'll get 3 emails a week. And also, if you want to go directly to the free class, just go to go.brucewhipple.com/free class. But distractions and eliminating them and staying focused is critically important to work the program you want to work on your time. And one of the biggest distractions to that is your phone. So think about that, take a tech break, manage the interaction with it, and things will be better, I'm sure, for you.